Lionel Messi is a football legend, but there's still so much you don't know about him. Addiction, jail time, and even being humiliated live on TV. Here are 10 things you didn't know about Lionel Messi. And first up, I bet you didn't know that Lionel Messi had a super weird habit. You see, for years, Messi had a really strange habit where he'd always throw up on the pitch, whether mid-game, during warm-ups, or right before big matches. Believe it or not, even FIFA video games included his vomiting. This habit didn't seem normal, so doctors ran some tests and discovered that it was due to his poor eating habits. Messi had a serious addiction to junk food. This dude would even go to random bars asking for Lays.
¿Tienen Lays? ¿Hay Lays? No. ¿Alguno tiene Lays? ¿Tienen Lays? No Lays, no Lays.
He was also addicted to fizzy drinks like Pepsi, so it's no surprise he was always featured in Pepsi ads. But Pep Guardiola wasn't having any of it. Watching his star player throw up during matches was unacceptable, so he came up with a simple solution. He had all the soda machines in the stadium removed, just because of Messi's weird habit. But if you think that's weird, wait until you hear how a piece of grass helped save the entire Barcelona club. When Lionel Messi left the club in 2021, Barcelona's finances crumbled. They were drowning in debt, struggling to even pay their highest-earning players. Things got so bad that they had to sell off parts of their own stadium. Literally anything that could bring in some cash, like corner flags and stadium seats. But the wildest thing? They sold a piece of grass from the pitch, specifically the spot where Messi took a penalty. Imagine paying thousands of dollars for something you could find in your backyard. And if that wasn't crazy enough, they also auctioned off Messi's old locker from the dressing room he used for years. And guess what? The bidding skyrocketed to an unbelievable $366,000. Now that's a serious money-making machine. But while Messi was saving Barcelona, he couldn't save himself from something far worse. Because I bet you had no idea that Messi was humiliated on live TV. You see, back in 2005, Messi was just 18 years old, already a rising football star and seen as the future of FC Barcelona and the Argentina national team. He was invited onto an Argentine comedy show called No Hay 2 Sin 3, but what should have been a fun TV appearance quickly turned into something disturbing. As soon as Messi walked in, the hosts took things too far. They started making inappropriate jokes, put him in uncomfortable situations, and even touched him without his permission, including in private areas. The worst part? They acted like it was just for fun. Messi looked uncomfortable, but tried to stay calm. But Messi learned from this and made sure no one would ever mess with him again. Because you probably didn't know that Messi spends millions just to keep himself safe. Messi is known for spending ridiculous amounts of money on supercars, but these cars had no special safety features. So he spent over $40 million on a car designed specifically for his protection. Messi made sure his car had features that could withstand a brutal car crash or accident. And that's not the only thing. Messi didn't stop at cars. He also invested millions in his home security. He bought a mansion so exclusive that no aircraft is allowed to fly over it. Seriously, not even the government or the president has permission. Messi is the only football player whose house is in a designated no-fly zone. But that's not all. Messi spent millions more to hire security. And it's not just any bodyguard. Messi's bodyguard is built different. This dude is an ex-Navy SEAL and a highly trained mixed martial artist, known for his quick reactions and vigilance in protecting Messi. This guy's a beast! And I bet you didn't know that Messi almost got into a fight with not one, but two professional boxers. And trust me, the reason why is absolutely ridiculous. After Argentina's 2-0 victory over Mexico in the World Cup, a video of Messi went viral. It showed him appearing to kick a Mexico jersey on the floor while celebrating in the locker room. It probably wasn't intentional, but Mexican boxing champ Canelo Alvarez didn't care. He saw the video and went full rage mode. He even tweeted, "Did you see Messi cleaning the floor with our flag? He better pray to God that I don't find him." Canelo basically threatened to knock Messi out. But then, out of nowhere, Mike Tyson stepped in. He warned Canelo that if he touched Messi, he'd have to face him instead. And let's be real, nobody wants to fight an angry Mike Tyson. Even Logan Paul also wants to fight Messi. After Logan Paul and Messi got into a legal battle, Logan called Messi out for a boxing match instead of fighting it out in court.
I will consider dropping this if
Logan Paul versus Messi 2025. I'll see you in the ring, brother.
But Logan wasn't prepared to face someone even more dangerous.
Look, Leo, he doesn't know who this guy is. So if you really want to fight, you can fight against me, not against a soccer player.
damn.
So yeah, good luck trying to mess with Messi. But from fists to joysticks, Messi's next obsession actually made him millions. Believe it or not, when Messi isn't training or perfecting a new move, he's doing one thing: grabbing a controller and gaming like a pro. Yeah, Messi is a gamer. He's so hooked on video games that he spends 3 to 4 hours a day with a controller in his hand, whether it's before training, after matches, or just relaxing at home with his son. If there's a console nearby, Messi's on it. He even invites his old teammates over just to play games and catch up. And of course, one of his favorite games, FIFA. But he wasn't just playing for fun. It actually helped him learn new moves and improve his real-life skills. Eventually, game developers saw Messi's love for gaming. They took advantage of it. Now you can play as Messi in games like PUBG, where he's kicking footballs in the middle of a war zone, or in Call of Duty, blowing things up with a bicycle kick. And the best part? Messi actually made millions just by partnering with them and doing what he loves. And speaking of millions, I bet you had no idea that Messi has the most expensive fade in football history. Messi spends a ridiculous amount of money just on his haircuts. Seriously. We've all seen Messi rock some clean, fresh looks over the years, but we've also seen a few questionable ones. Like when he moved to Miami and tried out a new barber. And let's be honest, that guy did him dirty. I mean, look at this. That barber really thought every haircut worked on Messi. But Messi wasn't having it. He quickly ditched that disaster and went back to his OG barber, the one who knows exactly what's up with his hair. This guy's been cutting Messi's hair since 2006, which means he knows Messi's head better than anyone, and he's definitely earned that trust. And here's the crazy part. Messi spends $16,000 on every haircut. Yep, $16,000 just to get his hair looking fresh. That's about $500,000 a year, and that's around 100 times what the average person spends at the barber. But Messi isn't just stylish, he's secretly a beast in other sports too. Everyone already knows he's a legend on the pitch, but off the field, he's been exploring other games. We've seen him trying out cricket, where honestly, he wasn't great at throwing or hitting the ball. Then came ping pong, and that's when things got wild. Messi surprised everyone with his insane reflexes and skills. He also tried tennis, which didn't quite fit him. Not because he wasn't good, but because he played like the ball did something to him, smashing every shot like he took it personally. And just when you thought that was wild enough, there's basketball, where he somehow ended up going one-on-one with LeBron James. And yeah, it was close, intense, they tied, but in the most messy way possible. He finished the game with a final shot, using his foot. Speaking of crazy talent, you probably no idea that Messi has one of the most expensive football NFTs in the world. These days, NFTs are really popular. They're digital items like cards, art, and even clips of athletes. And people are buying them for crazy amounts of money. Many football players have jumped on the NFT trend, and some of their sales are just mind-blowing. Kevin De Bruyne's NFT sold for around $167,000. Cristiano Ronaldo's went for $265,000. And Erling Haaland sold for a massive $687,000. But even if you add all three of those together, they still don't beat Messi's NFT. When Messi released his NFT collection called Messiverse, It became the most expensive sports NFT collection ever. On just the first day, it made around $3.4 million in sales. The most special item in the collection was a one-of-one NFT called the Golden One. It was first sold for $1 million, but now it's worth over $9 million. But Messi doesn't just juggle cash. He can literally juggle anything. His control is so good, he can keep almost anything in the air. Give him a tissue, an orange, a shoe, you name it, and he'll start kicking it around like it's normal. He's even juggled an American football, tennis ball, golf ball, stuff that's not even made for juggling, and still makes it look easy. What's even crazier? He can do it while walking, running, or even just sitting down and relaxing. His feet are crazy. But you know what's even crazier? Those feet that can launch a shot so powerful, it could destroy a goalpost to a shot that's scary to catch. And you can watch that in this video right here. Go check it out before I kick your ass.